The Crane Girl's Promise. Long ago, in a snowy village, a kind boy named Yasuhiro carried an armload of firewood across the sharp buckwheat stubble of the landlord's field. As he walked, he heard a faint, trembling sound. He followed it and nearly stepped on a white crane lying in the snow. One of its feet was caught in a trap. The crane looked frightened but unharmed. As Yasuhiro knelt beside it, the bird closed its eyes and shuddered. Yasuhiro gently clicked his tongue to calm the bird. "Hush, don't worry," he whispered. "I'm not here to hurt you." With careful hands, he freed the crane from the trap. The bird bowed its head as if to say thank you, then spread its wings and flew into the winter sky. The next night, someone knocked on the door of Yasuhiro's small home. When he opened it, he saw a pale girl shivering in the snow. Tears were frozen on her cheeks. "Please," she said, bowing, "I have no home and nothing to eat. May I stay here? I will help with chores. I won't be any trouble." Yasuhiro led her inside to the warm hearth. His father, Ryota, stood up and bowed politely. "We are not rich," Ryota said, "but you may stay as long as you work hard. If you are lazy or steal, you cannot stay. Do you agree to that?" "Yes, sir," the girl replied politely. "Thank you. You may call me Hiroko." From that day on, Yasuhiro and Hiroko became good friends. They shared chores, played games, and laughed together. Each morning, Ryota walked into town looking for work. Some evenings, he returned with fish or noodles. Other nights, he came home tired and sad, whispering the name of Yasuhiro's mother, who had died long ago. One night, Yasuhiro showed Hiroko a beautiful scarf. "My mother wove this," he said softly. "It's all I have left of her." Hiroko gently touched the cloth. "It's filled with love," she said. The next day, Hiroko bowed to Ryota. "If it would please you, I can weave silk to sell at the market," she said. "But I have one request. While I am weaving, no one must open the door or look inside, no matter how long it takes." Yasuhiro and Ryota agreed. Hiroko went into the weaving room with a small bowl of rice and closed the door. All night and all the next day, the loom hummed. At last, she emerged carrying a bolt of cloth as light as a summer breeze. It shimmered like snow under moonlight. A merchant bought the silk for a great deal of gold. Ryota was amazed, and soon he grew lazy. Instead of looking for work, he spent his days eating and talking with merchants. The gold disappeared quickly, so Hiroko wove again. Each time, the cloth was finer than before, and each time Ryota grew more careless. In a few months, all the gold was spent again. At last, Ryota demanded more silk even though Hiroko looked weak. Hiroko looked down at the floor and said, "I am still very weak." But before Yasuhiro could stop him, the old man pushed her into the weaving room and shut the door. A day passed and another. The loom's sound grew slower and fainter with each passing hour. Unable to wait, Yasuhiro slid open the door because he was worried for Hiroko. He cried out and fell back onto the floor. Inside, he saw a crane in the loom. Feathers lay on the floor and the bird was weaving them into silk. The crane turned, its eyes full of tears. Ryota stumbled back in shock. He ran past Yasuhiro and stumbled outside into the dark. When Hiroko finally came out, she looked pale, and her eyes were red from crying. "Yasho, here is the silk for your father. Once he sells it, he need not bear any burdens for many months." "I am sorry about my father," Yasuhiro said, gazing down at the fabric. Hiroko pressed her head against him. "The last time I will touch his sack," Hiroko thought. Cold tears were coming from her cheeks. Yasuhiro thought of what he had seen through the open door and touched Hiroko's neck. "Why did you pluck your own feathers?" "I am sorry," she told Yasuhiro gently. "You saved me when I was caught in that trap. I wanted to repay your kindness, but now that my secret is known, I cannot stay." Before he could stop her, Hiroko stepped outside. In a flash, she changed back into a crane and flew into the sky. Yasuhiro ran and ran, calling her name and sobbing. He ran until he fell into the snow and slept. Suddenly, he heard her voice again. "Yasuhiro, go home," she said softly. "You'll freeze to death." "I won't go back," he replied. "Please take me with you." "Our lives are different," she said. "It will be hard." "I don't mind," he answered. "I just want to be with you, and I promise I would like it because I will be with you forever." Hiroko looked at him kindly. "Then follow me." She began to run and spread her wings. Yasuhiro ran too, and to his surprise, he felt wings on his own back. Together they lifted into the sky and flew over hills, rivers, and marshes near the sea. The cranes welcomed them with happy dances and gentle calls. Yasuhiro and Hiroko stayed together for the rest of their long lives, raising a family and sharing kindness wherever they went. Moral of the story: kindness given freely can create wonderful friendships, but we must also keep our promises and never let greed replace gratitude. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.